What's up, you guys? My name is MV, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a GTA 5 online glitch, or not glitch, but rather a list of ways that you can get rich online, fast, and easy. Now, this isn't necessarily a glitch itself, but rather this is a way for you guys to understand the different kinds of ways that you can get rich in GTA 5 online. Some people don't like glitches as much as others because, what I have noticed is that glitches do kind of ruin the game for you because, if you own everything, then what's the point of playing, right? So I just thought I'm gonna include glitches in here, but I also want to talk about like legitimate ways that you can get money in GTA 5, so that you guys don't miss out on some possible information on how you can get wealthy in this game, because after all, this is what everybody seeks, is money. um so yeah, first I'll start off with some legitimate businesses that could get you a lot of money. Now, one of these businesses is the import and export business, which does require you to have a bit of a little deposit for you to actually start the business. Now, you have to buy a CEO office in order to start this business, but with such high cost gives such high reward. So the cheapest office right now is $1 million. The most expensive building right now is $4 million, and they range in between. Now, one thing to note just for fun is that each of these businesses do include garages. You can have 60 cars in these garages, so 60 total extra garages that don't count toward your other 6 garages. Just thought I would add that if you guys are considering the import and export DLC. Now, after you buy the business, you also have to buy a warehouse, vehicle warehouse, because exporting and importing vehicles is the way that gets you the most money. You can import and export crates and stuff like that, but those are too much of a grind, and don't really give you that much of a high payout. Now, there is kind of an agenda here that you can use to maximize your profits, if you are importing and exporting. And well, pretty much one thing you might want to do is, once you buy the vehicle warehouse, you might want to fill it up before you start doing this agenda, because there are 3 classes of cars. So you have the standard, you have the medium range, and then the exotic range, which is top range cars, which sell for the most. Now, if you fill up these warehouses full, you can actually just sell the high-end cars, and then once you sell them, you can get another car, and it will always spawn a high-end car because you already have all the standard cars. So I wouldn't recommend selling those standard cars, just so you can always have those high-end cars. Now, this agenda here is going based on the idea that you do sell high-end cars only. I will link this agenda down in the description, so if you guys are interested in a more detailed agenda, it's just a picture real quick, like you won't have to read an article, so that's pretty helpful. But pretty much, this is in the span of 1 hour, you can make up to $310,000. So, the agenda starts with 6 minutes of you selling a car. So, this is once you fill up your vehicle warehouse. It is crucial to fill up your vehicle warehouse right when you get it. Now, this will take a couple hours of grind, but for the payout, it is so worth it. Now, once you sell your first car, that should take you about 6 minutes, which pays out from 65K to 80K. So there is a cooldown before you can sell another car. In this cooldown, it is recommended to do the VIP work known as Sightseer, and this pays out $21,000 to $24,000. So right there, you made $100K. If you sell a car and do Sightseer, then you can get $100K right there. And this should take you 12 minutes. Obviously, these kinds of people that talk about these agendas kind of exaggerate. This will take you about 20 minutes. Like, let's be real. If you're not like as fast, then this will take you like 20 minutes. So $100,000 in 20 minutes, right? Then you're supposed to source a car, so get that car back, and then you do Headhunter, which will get you $27,000, and then you do Sightseer, which will get you another 24K. That's already 150K, but if you damage the vehicle, then that could go down. Now you want to sell a vehicle. This is in the 36-minute mark. This will get you another 80K, so this will be like 240K aroundish. Then you want to do Sightseer, source the car, Headhunter, Sightseer, and then repeat the list. Now, in 1 hour, you can make $310,000, which makes this one of the most profitable businesses in the game. So yeah, I'll leave the picture down in the description, and that's all I'm gonna get to on this right now. So if you guys don't know what a vehicle warehouse looks like, this is it right here. It can store, I believe it's up to, like, they're all different sizes, but they can all store the same amount. I think so. It just varies on the different locations. So in order to start an import and export business, you will need like $2 million, just so you guys know. And if you really grind that out, you can just do VIP work and get to yourself $2 million. Now the next thing I'm going to touch on is, let me see what this is. Oh, actually, let me see. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be touching on is the MC Clubhouse. Now, this thing is interesting because there's a lot of hype based on this theory that the vehicle warehouse and the Clubhouse are amazing together. That is true, because one thing is the MC Clubhouse gets you access to the cocaine factory, which is the most profitable business of all the ones that you have. So you have like forgery, weed planting, stuff like that. And really the one you should be focusing on is really just the cocaine business. So the clubhouses are the red here in this little map. They vary from different prices. I bought the cheapest one at like 100K, so that's super cheap. However, in order to buy the most expensive business, which is the cocaine, which will get you the highest payout, you will need about $2 million if you want to upgrade it fully. Now, just to buy the building itself is around $1 million, the cheapest. So it's not really like too much, but it's not that cheap. Now, if you had to pick between import and export, I would really suggest import and export and cocaine. I would suggest import and export, because this will get you more cash faster. Now, the cocaine business takes 5 hours for you guys to actually get like $400,000 from it, which is a good payout. But for 5 hours, you could get much more than that with the import and export. Now, I'm pulling up right here a bit of how much you can make. So with the document forgery, you can make 70K in 5 hours. That's pretty much it. So this is why the cocaine business is better. Cocaine makes you about 400K in 5 hours. So that's a good payout. Now this cocaine business is good to have once you have a lot of money, because this is pretty much like a business that runs itself. Now that this business makes its own product while you do something else, so you can do your vehicle clubhouse while your cocaine factory runs, which is a good option, but it's not the best. And I'll just leave it at that. You guys can investigate more on it. Just know this will cost you about 1.5 million if you are looking for the cheapest, but a cocaine business. And this will not get you that much. I have myself a cocaine business, and I do not use it. Like, it takes so much time to refill those products that, like, it's just not worth it. Those supplies run out fast too if you don't have the improvements, which costs a lot of money too. But after this, we'll touch on the bunker. So the bunker I just got recently because I'm a little late, but the bunkers itself are kind of like the cocaine business. They can make you money while you just do random stuff. But what's good about the bunker is it can also research for you. Now this is for kind of the rich players of GTA, because like you upgrade these different arms, these weapons, and you can kind of unlock some Mark II weapons, which I'll show right now. And they do vary in price, but this is only a good money method if you're just gonna use it for idle. So right here I'm gonna show you guys the different weapons that I have unlocked with owning a bunker. So if I can just find a couple here. Alright, so I got the Mark II Special Carbine, which is one of the most powerful weapons in the game, just because of, you know, like its weight, stuff like that. Like everything put into it, it's just an all-out good gun. And when I have battles with people, I usually win because of the improvement in the damage and stuff like that. Usually it would be a normal Special Carbine, but the Mark II improves it drastically. Now we'll also get into the Heavy Sniper Mark II, which is the strongest sniper in the game right now. Now one thing I noticed is that sometimes when you shoot an NPC in the foot or lower parts, they don't immediately die, as you can see right there. You would actually have to shoot him in the head for that to actually work, which I didn't experience this problem with other weapons, but yeah, this is one of the flaws. Now the reason I'm talking about these arms is because you need to know all the good things that these businesses can get you, because like I know that when I was buying stuff, I was like, oh, what are the bonuses, right? So that's why I'm trying to list a couple of bonuses that you guys can get. You get the you know, this machine gun, which I don't think I got before, but yeah. Now you also get access to the MOC, which is one of the best things that you can get if you're rich. Now if you're poor, I would not suggest getting that, just because it's not really a top priority. Alright, now I'll also get into the what's it called, the facilities. Now I'll dismiss this real quick. Facilities are trash. Like, facilities are only if you have a lot of money. Just know that, because the payout is not that great for a facility. For the heists, like a facility only gets you heists. That's pretty much it. It's like a high-end apartment except more expensive. Now it comes with a garage and you can buy the jetpack, but that's not really that worth it. You can also get the Avenger though, so I guess, I mean, the Avengers, this is only if you're rich. Like, I would not recommend this. This is like at the bottom. Yeah, and what else we got? So we also got the hangars. Now hangers are a bit complicated. I would say they're probably the second worst, just because of the amount of grind that you have to put into this. I'm gonna look up real quick the numbers, just because I don't want to be too vague here, but pretty much what this is you can get cargo and like sell it, I think, and it's just terrible. Like when I was deciding all these businesses, I took all this into account. And yeah, it's not that good, guys. Like it's just not good. Now, one thing it does get you is access to store different vehicles, which is really good if you're rich, of course. That's why, this game is kind of just based on rich people. Like, I don't know. It's just the way to go right now is just the import and export. I mean, sadly, that's just the way to go. There is a better option than the import and export. I'm not too sure what it is though. But other things you guys can do in the little map is just do the time trial. Like, time trial takes about 30 seconds, and it can get you about 50k if you complete it on time. Usually this is done by motorcycle. You just wheelie it at the beginning. There's different kinds of tutorials around. They're usually a little hard, to be honest, but 50k in like 30 seconds, that's not bad. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, because it is like the fastest money making method ever in GTA, obviously it's the glitches. Now, not a lot of people do glitches here in GTA for PS4. For PS3, glitches was a big thing, and for PS3 it was a big thing. For PS4, it just kind of died down a little bit. Now, there is still obviously a community revolving around glitches. Now, I always keep in touch with everything, all the businesses, all the glitches. As you guys can see, I have a lot of money. You can tell I did not get this legitimately. There is zero way that I would ever get this legitimately. Now, I'll show you guys something. Now, glitches, obviously they don't really have like a set payout. They kind of just revolve on what the glitch is. Like right here I have a full 3-floor garage of Deluxos that I just sell from time to time. Now, I can't really sell them too fast, because then I will hit the limit and then I might get banned, so that's not good. But glitches can get you banned, but if you do them carefully, then you can definitely just score yourself a couple hours worth of work, maybe days even. Like, I know it would have taken me weeks to get this money, if not months, if I was just grinding it out full for a whole day. I mean, it's kind of disappointing to just have everything, but for the same reason, like, I did it just because I want to review for you guys all the different contents and stuff. But if you are one of those players that just loves killing other players, or just messing around, and you don't really like working for money or grinding too much, this is what you want to do. Now, online, like, I try to post some glitches, but I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing, so I'm getting a little adjusted. But I should be getting more glitches for you guys out there. But you can also check up like Dead Gaming is one of my favorite glitching tutorial people. Like yeah, it's just Leafy is pretty good. You can go on, just type in the patch number, and trust me, you can find a glitch. Like, it's that easy. Now, getting the glitch to work is kind of rare, to be honest. Like, It just, for me, it has to be a really good glitch. Like this glitch was freeze your money and buy whatever you want. So that's what I did. And then unfreeze it. So that's, like now it's unfrozen. But now I'm stuck with all these cars and I can just sell every one of them, buy myself whatever I want. And, that's just one of the pros of doing glitches. Obviously, the glitches are like the best thing for money. I mean, they can get you billions upon trillions, whatever you want, in just maybe an hour. Like, this took me an hour or so to get all these cars. So yeah, it's just, glitches are a pretty good way to get money. Now you do have to be careful on what the glitch is, like be educated about it. Most people just rush into the glitch and then quit the video. Most YouTubers like Dead Gaming will tell you what the downsides of doing it are, how to prevent yourself from getting banned and other stuff like that, which are very helpful for if you don't want to get yourself banned, because then all that progress will be done. But yeah, I mean, you just gotta be very careful with the glitch. I mean, if it's selling cars, just sell like 4 a day. You don't need to force it. Sell 20. I did that once and I got a limit. They limit the amount of times that you can sell cars, which is kind of disappointing. But eventually, if you sell lower, then they lower you to a lower tier or something like that. I don't know. I'm just selling like 4 cars a day, and I'm making 11 million around, which is more than anyone makes in like a month. But yeah. Now, if you do glitches, the good sides are you can unlock whatever you want, can pretty much be invincible here. I did a video on the best armored car, which is the best thing to troll people with, the APC. If you guys haven't seen that, I suggest you go check that out, because that does fill into the money making. If you have a good armored car, you can complete things faster because you die a whole lot less. So do recommend you guys check that out. But yeah guys, I mean, this game is sadly revolving around money. Every single car is now above 150k. So I mean, you guys, if you don't like glitching, I mean, you're gonna have a very tough time, because Rockstar is kind of just inclining toward you, making you glitch. I mean, it's not bad because they're just trying to make you like work for what you get, but like, you're never gonna get anywhere if you just don't kind of push it a little bit. You don't have to glitch, but just know your way around, educate yourself, and that way you guys can make your money. So yeah, I'll be posting future glitches. I will be posting the new vehicle that's coming out today or tomorrow, not sure, but I'll be posting all the customizations, how much it is, every single detail I will be posting. So make sure you guys keep in touch on that. Also, one thing I want to quickly mention to you guys, and not many people mention, if you buy supplies, they will not be delivered instantly. I was sadly disappointed by that, but yeah, like, I just bought it and it took like 10 minutes, 20 minutes for them to arrive. So yeah, that's just terrible. But yeah, like right here, I'm in the bunker. You guys can see stock is to sell, supplies are what you need in order to research or stock, and research is just for yourself. Like, that's what I do because I don't really need money anymore. But yeah, also guys, the best ways to get money is just to be notified of uploads. You can notify me, like, click that bell, and whenever I upload like a glitch or something, you guys can immediately be notified of it. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, if you have money, you can just unlock things. Yeah, these are pretty shitty unlocks, but whatever, it's fine. Like, you gotta resupply. How much? Watch. If I resupply right now, they'll not get here quick enough. Like, it'll be 20 minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys like this little kind of list. Just kind of listed out the things before. Like, nobody really does that nowadays. They just kind of, oh, this is the best money method. Like, you guys gotta know all your options before, you know, anything. And that's kind of what I did today. I hope you guys found that helpful. And if you like my content, then I would really like it if you subscribe, maybe like, you know, turn on that bell. And yeah, I'm gonna keep learning on YouTube improvement. So, like, I bought a mic, I'm using new software. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the little upgrade. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm welcome to that as well. But other than that, guys, like, this is it. Have a good day, and stay tuned for more. And peace out.